You're listening to Empire of Rust, the world's first and only Transformers RPG podcast. Join the fight as Carapace, Rex, Magnum, Wildstrike, and Sweet Spot fight their way through Iacon's underworld against criminal empires and a movement determined to bring an end to the Cybertronian Confederation.
Hi there, all you Rusties. This is Adam H.U. I play Sweet Spot on the Empire of Rust podcast.
And this is Matt G. I play Magnum and Pythagoras.
First off, I want to thank everyone for continuing to listen, despite our best efforts, to the Empire of Rust podcast, the first and only Transformers role-playing podcast.
We can be reached by email at rust@transmissionpodcast.com and on the Transmission Podcast Discord server on the Empire of Rust channel. You can also listen at Apple Podcast, Google Play, Spotify, or any other podcast program.
Any positive comments or feedback are welcome. Anything else? Well, we'll just go over that. In episode 8, we had some preparation for the race that we went through. The most memorable, I think, for you was the checking out of the track. Sweet Spot went around and did a little test run of the track and scouted it out. And at the same time, Pythagoras got a chance to scan while Sweet Spot was going. But he was strapped to the roof of Sweet Spot. How was that?
Yeah, I'll definitely given him a new phobia, I think. Racing I don't think is his thing right now, but we'll see.
And we also had the Dinobots there working in tandem to be the A-League pit crew that Sweet Spot needed. The race was kind of interesting. It had some nifty mechanics for the pit crew.
Yes, indeed. The pit crew basically has different roles. They can do skill checks to improve various things, like the medic can improve rolls for the acrobatics or the piloting checks, depending. Magnum can scream at Sweet Spot and give him a bonus as well. That sort of thing. Change tires, update things.
The pit crew did their checks each time that Sweet Spot pitted, and then in between pits, Sweet Spot would be making his own piloting checks with the various different aiding attempts from the pit crew to help him get better position throughout the race, or just to survive some of the more dastardly obstacles that the race officials had planned out. So, with that in mind, we are ready to welcome you to Episode 9, The Slow and the Laborious, Part 2.
Thank you very much for listening.
Previously on Empire of Rust.
Blurr invites them to the grand opening of the Icon Speedway, where he is the guest of honor.
That's his Sweet Spot. Due to your contributions in combat and Cybertron First, you are invited to participate in the first qualifying race for the new Ibex Cup at the restored Icon Speedway. My pit crew is right here. We have Magnum and Rex.
Only 2 of you?
That's all I need.
No, this won't do it all. You can't have a pit crew with just two bots. Zephyr, come over here.
I'm chewing on the tire to make sure that they're good.
Get a good bite on each one. Yep, the teeth sink in each one, nice and squishy.
Hey, Blazer, come get on. Oh, yeah, this is good squishy rubber. He hasn't even started moving yet.
Hey, Zephyr. Zephyr, you on the line?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Okay, I'm going to come in for a practice pit. I'm going to need about a dozen bungee cords.
You successfully bungee cord Pythagoras into Sweet Spot.
Slap him on the butt, Sweet Spot on the butt. Go, you ready to go?
I'm out of here.
Welcome, race fans, to the new Icon Speedway and the first qualifying race of the new Ibex Cup. This season is going to be an amazing one as we have racers from all of Cybertron's colonies joining the action. Blurr, of course, needs no introduction. 20-time winner of the Ibex Cup, he is heavily favored to win it all this time around. but he faces some stiff competition from Velocitron's ambassador, Knockout. One of the delegates from Velocitron, he is also favored to go far in this competition. Rounding up the top 5 are Slip, Twitch, and Freewheeler, both from Velocitron, and Snail's Pace, our only Eucharan racer. On the back end, native Cybertronians Scram and Trip Up are joined by Arrow Switch and Break Dash from Velocitron, and a Ricochet from Cheminus. Hold on, I'm being told we have a late entry. Ambassador Sweet Spot from Velocitron is joining us in 21st position. He's going to have a tough time making up that deficit. The Ibex Cup is sponsored by Shiny, your one-stop shop for all of your metallurgical needs. Come stop in and let our experienced staff of metallurgists buff you up and shine you out. Grid 18, Building 4, open on race day and every day. Racers, start your engines.
Zip. Zip, zip, zip. Zoom.
Round 1. Go ahead and make your rolls. Sweet Spot, go ahead and make your piloting roll. And everyone who is doing an action can go ahead and do that to give Sweet Spot some bonuses.
Do we roll each round to apply what they did during the pit?
No, you are going to roll between, essentially between pit stops.
Okay.
So we're doing it now before the race starts.
Right.
And then we'll do the next roll to decide once he pits to do the next several.
And if you want to, you can pit before the actual, before you need to. And if you do, it will let these guys go ahead and redo their rolls.
I never pit before I need to. And even then, sometimes I don't pit. What can I say? I got an amazing pit control.
He's always talking about his pits.
Rex, start us off. What are you giving?
I'm giving him, with my buffer check, a flat bonus of +1, it looks like.
You made DC 8?
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't higher, but I rolled a 2, and thank goodness I got my 3 guys who all aided me. that was terrible. But it's just the beginning of the race, don't worry about it. We'll do better.
Alright, so that's a +1 for anywhere between now and the next pit.
Yes.
No, which one did you do?
Buffer. It's a flat bonus to all until the next pit stop.
That's all your rolls, not just one.
It is? Oh, okay. Noted.
Fancy looking mustache you put on you.
Just ignore what he wrote on your back.
What?
Zephyr, what are you doing for Sweet Spot?
Zephyr is doing the mechanic position, and I get a 15 on my engineering roll, so that allows you to use advantage, which means you can reroll one roll, essentially.
Just one time, though?
That's a one time until the next pit stop.
Got it.
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras is doing the medic roll. He rolled a 15 on his medicine, so you get a flat +2 on all your checks until.
And Magnum.
Magnum gets a bit muddled, but he gets an 11 on his Intimidate. He is doing the crew chief roll, which basically just means he yells at him. That means you get a +1 flat bonus on all your checks till the next.
Very nice. So altogether, from the pit crew's advances, I have a +4 to all my rolls until the next pit, and I can re-roll one of those before that.
Alright, Sweet Spot, round 1.
Good luck, Sweet Spot.
What did you get for your pilot?
Break an axle.
Alright.
I don't know if this is the theater. Oh, sorry. It's the dinosaur, man. I'm gonna chew your tires some more.
Alright, so I had rolled a 6, which means with all my bonuses and my pits bonuses, it comes out to a 27.
Alright, Stormrunner pulls up in place, Detour falls back in place, and from the back of the pack, Sweet Spot pulls forward and pulls up in front of Trip Up.
Alright, so at the start of round 2, I'm on 20th place. Alright, continuing my rolls on the book. Alright, so that's a 12. That will give me a 33 altogether.
Sweet Spot is still showing strong here. It's pulling up very, very quickly. It looks like we're going to have a new contender on our hands if he keeps up this pace.
One spot.
Just one spot, yep.
All right, moving right on to round 3. Got an 11, so that ends up being a 32. Just a little bit behind the last one. Track's getting kind of hot, guys.
Can't stand the heat. Get off the racetrack.
That's your crew chief talking, by the way. How do you get that job?
Because I'm the only one tough enough to tell the truth.
I don't know about that.
Some stiff competition up on the top 5 here. Knockout and Blurr are trading metal over here. But it looks like the real action is towards the back of the pack where Scram falls behind and lets Sweet Spot slip in through his blind spot.
Okay. Go. Coming up. Gonna try to pass on some of these corners here. Get the lead out fast. Oh. That was tricky. You know what?
Come on, take those corners.
Pace yourself. It's a long race.
I know it is.
One more to pit.
I'm going to take the reroll.
So you might as well use it because he gets...
Not much better.
If he doesn't take it before the pit.
Then it's wasted. So, 8 and 21 is a 29. Round 4. I'm currently in 18th place.
Downshift and Grind Drift are taking an early pit break. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble coming up. Blackjack pulls ahead forward, and Sweet Spot still shows strong, pulling up to 17th place.
So this is the turn that I would pit? Would I make the roll for the race and then pit?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, making the roll. Well, good thing is that it's not an automatic failure, because I rolled a 1. Downshifting.
Time to pit.
Watch those turns.
That's a 22.
You know that sound when you go from 5th gear down to 1st gear without going through any of the other gears first? I think I heard that.
No change on the front 5, but down at the rear of the pack, looks like Sweet Spot pushed himself a little bit too far. He's got some smoke coming out of his engine here. In other news, Detour, Stormrunner are pulling ahead, and Comet is falling behind. Grind Drift and Freewheeler taking early pit stops, and it looks like our Sweet Spot is taking a pit himself.
Do I have to pit?
With a 1, yeah, you have to pit.
Is that no change in position?
No change in position. However, you are going to drop spaces or drop places because you pitted.
Look alive, dirtbags. Make them pretty.
Alright, Sweet Spot, you drop 3 places when you pit this time. You rolled pretty high.
Alright, so what do we got going on for the pit?
Rex and team give you a flat bonus of +1 again.
Okay.
Zephyr got a 23 in his check, so that allows you to reroll 2 rolls.
Ooh, very nice. And?
Pythagoras pumps some Energon in and gives you a +2 bonus for all your next rolls.
Very, very nice. Alright, tell it to me straight, Magnum.
You're worthless. But you're sort of fast still. So you might have a slight chance of winning this race if you don't let your own nature get the better of you. And it gives you a
-5.
A +3 to all the next rolls.
Wow.
Because you just really want to make him wrong.
The begrudging belief has really gotten to me. Alright, so 3, 5, 6. It gives me a total +6 on top of my...
Come back on your tires or don't come back at all.
If I don't come back on my tires, I probably won't come back at all.
What happens if the tires come back without you?
That's time for a snack. The hell with him.
Donut delivery. Okay, so this is going to give me...
I think the dinos have picked up a new vice. They all start to gain weight.
The rubber just goes straight to my thighs.
I like the vulcanized ones.
Alright, so it gives me a total of plus 23 to piloting, but in just about a round, I'm going to be doing acrobatics. Now, those bonuses also apply to the acrobatics?
The bonuses apply to all your rolls for it, though.
6, so my acrobatics rolls will be at a plus 15. One more lap on the race, on tires, and then the track transforms. Here we go. Turn 6, round 6. Not a 1. 26.
26, and you are currently in 20th place?
Currently in 20th.
How did you get 26 in 20th place? What did you roll?
2.
I rolled a 3.
3.
Have you rolled anything above a 5?
Yes. Earlier on, I got
You rolled an 11 once.
Yeah, and a 12.
3 sessions ago.
I got 33 on round 2 and 32 on round 3. Then 29, 22, and kind of went down from there.
Sweet Spot pulls out of the pit, burning rubber. Looks like he's trying to make up some time, but he is not handling it very well. I can see the tire tracks, he's just leaving rubber on the road. But he manages to pull ahead a brake dash and to reclaim 19th place for himself. Blurr is still leading in the number 1 spot, followed right on his tail by Knockout. Our speedy delegate keeps trying to get inside, but Blurr keeps it tight.
Rex, stop chewing those tires. We're going to need them.
They're so good. They're squishy.
All right. So round 7, the track transforms, and we run a foot race, or do we run the last round? Transform, then run. Okay.
Race fans, we have a big surprise for you. Starting on round 7, the track transforms, and obstacles come out of the ground, out of the wall. And Sweet Spot, you're going to need to make some pretty hairy jumps there in order to get, to keep pace with the rest of these guys.
Alrighty then. Here we go. Going in with the acrobatics. I'll stay in vehicle mode all the way up until just before the first hurdle or whatever it is. And then I'll transform and tackle that as fast as I can. Because that's what I do. Alright, roll the 10 plus 15. That's a 25 on round 7.
You're driving. You transform, you jump, you flip over the obstacle, and you manage to flip right over Scram as you pass him. Downshift and Grind Drift were neck and neck going into the straightaway, but Downshift just took a swing at the junkyard, nearly taking his head off. Did the race officials see that? Looks like they didn't. That means Downshift stays in the race. A reminder to all our racers that unsportsmanlike conduct like fighting will get you disqualified and booted, both on your tires and from the race.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, this is quite the workout here.
You told Scram to scram there, man.
Yep.
But don't count that as encouragement.
Who's next in front of me?
That'll be Arrow Switch.
Arrow Switch. Hey, is Arrow Switch's pit nearby?
Down a couple.
Why don't you send a message to them? Tell Arrow Switch that I said, move. Get out the way.
Message sent.
And as soon as I see his hand go up to his ear, I'll make my move. 19 plus 15. That is a 34. Wow. 34. 18th place on turn 8 running to claim 17th again.
You see Arrow Switch turn his head back, pause, falter for a moment, and he gets out of your way. He calls you a glitch as you pass.
Oh, hey, remind me when this is all done to send him a thank you note, and make sure to remind me that I want Carapace to rig it to blow up.
Will do.
All right, so on turn 9, I'm in 17th place.
So we can communicate with the other pits.
You can send messages to him if you want.
It's going to be more yelling, I think, happening.
Oh, you guys gonna try to...
There's going to be a pit fight. That's legal, right?
Yeah,
in the rules.
Then it becomes a mosh pit.
Who's in front of him now?
Ricochet is in front of him.
Ooh, Ricochet. Let's see if Velocitron.
Cambion.
Alright, go ahead and fuck with him.
Magnum will call up them. Watch out for your tires. We got some defective ones with teeth marks over here. You might want to replace them all. Hurry up.
Hold one up and stick your finger through it. See?
Tigers will hold one up.
Alright, I will, hearing that, make my move. Here we go. Not a great roll, but not a terrible one either. It's a 9, 15. That's a 24 on turn 9.
Next turn is the pit. You have 2 rerolls. Unless you want to try to...
9 is pretty much middle of the road. I don't think I want to risk it with something.
Okay. Just wanted to give you that information.
On the reroll, does he have to take the second one, or he gets to choose?
Gets to choose. But he might want to not pit and keep going.
Yeah, I think to make up with the original plan of pausing a turn around for the pit, I think I'm going to try to use those 2 rerolls to get to that level. Okay? Alright, so on the 9th, I rolled a 24. What happened? So, mighty GM of impressive handsomeness.
This is all true. Ricochet's pit crew gets it back on the line with you, Magnum. I don't know what's wrong with your tires, but ours are fine. They hold up 2 perfectly good tires.
Are you kidding me? There's big holes in the middle. I can see them from here. What are you guys doing?
What are you talking about? and he turned it sideways.
Oh my god.
No holes.
They're not even round.
I fixed them.
I don't know if you want to kill your racer. That's your business.
And one of them will pick up a wrench and just chuck it at your pit.
Nice.
Oh, it's on.
Free tools, keep it up.
Oh, hey, you missed me. You don't have anything bigger to throw?
Like tires with no holes in them. Because we could use some.
I'm hoping they run out of tools.
I know.
Guys, don't make me laugh. I'm kind of out of breath already as it is.
We got an air gun over there we can use. Keep it coming.
I hope the wrench wasn't a transformer. We can recruit him.
Get him.
Wrenchatron.
He's just a spy now.
There seems to be some chaos happening between the pits of Sweet Spot and Ricochet down here, race fans. We'll have to see what's going on later on.
They were just trying to be neighborly. They are very hostile over there, apparently.
Swapping tools.
Yeah, I know.
Like good neighbors do.
I guess they're just concerned that they're just too slow for all this.
Freewheeler pulls ahead a bit, Snail's Pace drops back down to 6th place, and Sweet Spot can't seem to make headway. It almost seems like he broke an axle or something, trying to push too fast, too far out of the gate.
Haven't missed the pit yet.
Now you take me literal.
Well, I wouldn't have broken an axle if you didn't have your hands all over it before the race.
I was chewing the tires.
I'm talking before my practice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No one does. Let's keep it that way.
Why don't you just race?
I'm racing.
Are you pitting this town?
Let me see if I can get by this guy first. 20! Flip 6. All right, so that would be a 35.
Is that 2 spots critical? You get 2 spots up?
It was a natural 20.
Natural 20! There goes Ricochet. Oh! Yeah, vicious out there. This is a demolition derby, right?
Oh, next time I get into vehicle mode, it might be. Remember, I have the ram action.
Oh, look at this, race fans. It looks like Sweet Spot is pulling ahead. Jumps past Ricochet and vaults over Flash Rake.
Oh!
2 spots forward.
I can't believe I just did that. Whew.
Roll more natural 20s.
Well, of course, that would be the goal. All right. So, right now I'm at either 15 spot.
Go, Sweet Spot. You're approaching adequate.
Okay. What? Adequate? I'll show you adequate.
Yeah, but go ahead, show me.
All right. This is how you quit. All right. I'm going to push. So what kind of a negative am I looking for in the next round here?
-2 to all your rolls.
Alright, so instead of a plus 15, it now becomes a plus 13. Still doable.
Coming in for a pit this turn?
Nope. I'm going to push that lead. I'm going to see if maybe I can force those guys behind me to either push too hard to get by me again or pit themselves.
Alright, don't push yourself too far.
Alright. It's a racetrack. Too far is just another lap.
Make them cry for their mommytrons.
That's right. Okay. Coming up on another one here. Get ready. I see my opportunity. Roll the 15. Got a plus 13. So that is a 28. 28? Yeah, 28. 28. 15 and 13.
-2?
No, the plus 13 is with the highest two. I got it. 28.
Looks like Sweet Spot's pace is slowing just a little bit. That push on the last round really seems to have done a little bit of damage there. He's keeping pace with Flash Rake, but not pulling ahead. Down at the bottom, Break Dash is pushing for 18 with Arrow Switch hot on his afterburners. Grind Drift pulls ahead of Torrent and Stream, our only Division competitors, and Stormrunner slams Detour against the wall. Detour might be out of the race after that hit. Looks like we have some debris on the track. Yep, the warning lights are on. All racers are advised to use caution.
Need a rest?
No.
Still have a reroll?
I have 2 rerolls. So I think I'll go one more round. That'll be a -4.
Yeah.
But I have 2 rerolls to try to get it. And regardless of the effect, I'm going to pit after next round. Because then I'll be back on track with the original plan. So that'll go down to a plus 11 for my bonus instead of plus 15. Yes?
Okay, so you're not taking the reroll this round?
I'm not taking the reroll this round. I'm probably going to use both rerolls because I can use, once they're all rolled, I can pick which one, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
The guys in front of him pitted recently, or have they waited yet to?
They've all been pitting. And pulling forward.
I wasn't sure if they're ready to, who I should heckle next.
The next person in line in 14th place is Comet. Comet is also from Camus.
Canada, you say?
Camus.
Might as well be Canada.
Believe me, they're not that nice over there.
Okay, here we go.
Where's Blitzen?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Who's Cupid?
One's a bit too obvious there.
I mean, how fast can he be? He comes around every 86 years. Okay, making my rolls. First roll is going to be dropped because that's a 4. Second roll is a 12. It's possible. And the last one's a 1, so that's out too. So it looks like 12 is the one I'm taking after both rerolls are gone. And that'll give me a 23 on turn 12.
Folks, it looks like Sweet Spot has kind of spent his energy already. He is lagging behind in this one. Looks like he's keeping pace with Flash Rake fairly effectively, but he is not pushing forward. And it looks like he is finally taking a pit stop after pushing himself for 2 rounds further than he should have.
Whew.
Come on in, we'll get you all fixed up.
All right, here I come.
The Ibex Cup is also sponsored by Prototype and Mathers, purveyors of fine body upgrades for the discerning bot. Tired of your look? Time for an upgrade? Or maybe a brand new alt mode? Stop by Prototype and Mathers for all your equipment upgrade needs. All forms of currency accepted, Grid 86, Building 12, no appointments necessary.
So, after the pit.
Oh, lucky for you guys. You only fall back 1 spot.
So, worth it, I think. That was a nice pick. Good pick, guys. Good pick.
Flash Rake pulls ahead of Sweet Spot as his crew is dealing with all the maintenance and new tires for our good ambassador. Back up at the front of the pack, Delegate's Knockout is still holding on to second place, barely behind Blurr. Slip Twitch and Snail's Pace have switched positions again, Slip Twitch taking on 3rd and Snail's Pace keeping 4th.
Alright, so, what have we got for this round of Go?
Rex failed you. I got nothing. I'm rolling like crap.
Nothing? Wow, ouch.
I rolled like a 2 again.
Oh, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
I should have saved one of my rerolls for you.
Maybe they mistook the container of used oil for the washing fluid.
This will help you see, right? On my eyes!
It burns! Get off! Alright.
Zephyr in the mechanic roll got a 22, which again gives you 2 rerolls.
Nice.
Thagris measured out a decent amount of energon for you. He gives you, you got a 18, and that gives you +2 for everything.
Nice, okay.
Alright, I want you to go out and kill them. Don't take any prisoners. I want to see you rip that bumper off the guy in front of you.
And hit him
Where
with
did
it,
you
right?
find this guy?
And if you don't do it, I'll rip your bumper off.
He definitely found us. So, what does my pit boss give me?
Well, he rolled a 26.
Oh my.
+3 to all rolls.
It's 3, 2, so that nets me 5.
+5 total, right? Between your 2 characters?
Yeah.
It's decent. +5 and 2 rerolls.
I got 4 characters, and I gave him +0.
We know.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but it was worth watching.
That's why I made the DCs for that lower.
I'm rolling like 2s and 3s, so I mean, I just can't. I can't do anything with it.
The image of those dinosaurs, though, acting as the cleaning guys is priceless, though. I'll never get over that.
Alright, so I'm going with +14 for my acrobatics, and I think at some point I'm going to get back to the vehicle, so that would be 22.
Who's in front of him right now?
Flash Rake is in front of him.
Flash Rake? Flashes people with rakes? What kind of name is that? What a weirdo. Take him out.
I'll call him up. Hey, Flash Rake. You're flashing everybody. Your spoiler's down.
Go ahead, Sweet Spot. Make your roll for this round.
We're gonna get disqualified.
That's okay. Who cares? Once every wins.
Are there any rules about contact?
Like pit crews talking to each other? Or race contact?
Race contact. Racer to racer.
It's not, you're not supposed to, but it happens.
Accidents do happen.
Rubbin's racing, right? I just rub a little hard.
Walk by and give him a pinch.
Give him a friendly side swipe there.
Alright, we'll save the cheating to the end.
Wait. Yeah, wimp. Don't you run like this? Elbows out. Head high. Oh, sorry.
You're like kind of close to me.
Make it roll.
Alright, here I go. Making the roll on the 13th round, in 14th place, just after pitting.
Oh, he's back.
That's a 34.
That's a boom is what that is.
Boom! Get out the way.
What did Magnum say to the other one's pit boss?
He said
It doesn't matter what he said.
No, he actually called the racer and told him his spoiler was down.
Well, Flash Rake looks behind him, looks at his spoiler, and he trips and he falls. Sweet Spot, though, just runs right up, vaults right over him.
Woohoo!
And vaults right over Comet as well.
What? Finally!
Keep those 20s coming, buddy.
20s is how it's done.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't even see you hit him.
Nobody did, because I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually...
Yep, you didn't.
I'm at
Right.
Sure. Wink,
I'm in
wink.
12th position. Oh, yeah, you're right, because I went up to 16th after the pit. So now I'm down to... I just kept going down. I was cheating and I didn't
That was
even
one
know
way
it.
to win.
One way. Alright, get ready for the track change.
Why? When's the track change happening?
Now!
Oh my gosh!
Folks, we have another surprise for all of you. Track change! And the track transforms. All of the, or most of the obstacles flatten out. And all the other racers are transforming back into their vehicle modes. But there are some ramps, some walls, some rough patches that you're going to need to avoid. So, piloting check and acrobatics check.
So
Nice.
each round is going to be one of each? Aha! Okay. So going forward on on 14 after it changes. I am in 14th on 14th round. So I'll do vehicle first, piloting first. That's a 19. That's a 30, 40, 41.
I'm sorry, a what?
A 41 for the piloting, sir.
Grief.
And the acrobatics. That is now because a lot of the obstacles kind of went down. Would that make the acrobatics DC lower for these dual things?
I know what the DCs are.
Come on, this should be lower than you already know.
All right, so that's a 9 plus 14. That'll be a 23 for the acrobatics. So this will be piloting. This will be acrobatics. P&A.
Look at Sweet Spot go, race fans! He just jumped over 2 of our racers. Just pulls ahead of Blackjack and Detour. Folks, I had to say, this might be an upset. This might be a complete upset. A come-from-behind victory for Sweet Spot.
All right, so in 12th position, on the 15th turn, I am making my piloting check, which is going to be 12 plus 22, 34, up on there. And for the acrobatics check, better roll, that's going to be a 28 on the acrobatics.
And Sweet Spot continues his push forward, rocketing ahead of Stormrunner, leaving him behind. Snail's Pace rockets by the pit on this lap. I tell you folks, there aren't many you kart racers out there, but they definitely have an advantage. No tires, no engines, just pure energon power.
Okay. Here we go. Going into 16th turn at 11th position. Here comes the piloting. Another 20! That's a 42. Yes, that's a 4, followed by a 2. And the acrobatics is not that bad either. That's a 12 plus 14, 26.
Race fans, I don't know what Sweet Spot has done to himself. I don't know what his pit crew has done to him, but he is pushing past everyone. Can he keep his pace? Can he maintain his pace? Or is he going to burn himself out? But he didn't do that this round. Push forward 2 more spots past Tailspin and past Roadhugger.
Roadhugger.
Folks, Sweet Spot might win it all. In fact, I'm calling it right now. If he's going to keep this pace up, if he's going to keep on going like this, he is going to win it all. He is going to upset everybody.
9th, single positions now. All right.
Coming in for a stop this round.
This is the round I should, right?
Yep.
Then I think I'm going to push on one more.
All right.
I think I got it in me. I hope I got it in me. Here comes my piloting. Nice. 17 plus 22. It's a 39 for piloting. I'm going to use a reroll. That was a 6. And I'll use the other reroll because that was a 3. And there it is. Karma at its best.
Going with a 6, I think.
Yeah. 6, 3, and 1. Use up both rerolls.
Karma?
Karma? Yes. Win or win not, you will. It's barely 20. 20. 20. I don't know, Haas. I think I'm going to run out of energy on here. This is a long-ass race.
Okay, you don't push forward, but you don't fall behind. Looks like our ambassador is running out of steam a bit here. He's keeping pace, but he's not pushing forward as much as he was. Snail's Pace leaps over Slip Twitch, taking 4th. Comet drops back 2 spots behind Ricochet, and Breakdash reclaims 19 from Trip Up. One could say Trip Up got tripped up. Race Day is brought to you by DataTrax, Cybertron's preferred memory storage solution. Do you ever feel like you have too many memories running through your head? Ever wish there are some bots you could just forget about? How about that 4 million year civil war? Well, DataTrax has what you need. Let our experienced staff of Nemosurgeons take away all the bad memories and traumatic events and place them in secured storage where you don't have to worry about them. Planning on moving to the colonies? You can erase the last few years or start as fresh as a newborn protoform. Grid 12, Building 1 in the newly rebuilt Iacon Plaza. DataTrax. Rebirth is closer than you think.
All right. This may or may not be the last pit after I make my run for the race.
All right.
May or may not.
Are you pitting right now, or are you...
No, it'll be after I make my rolls here, because I'm still in 9th place, going into the 18th round. And here comes my piloting, and these are both at a -2 now, because I'm one past. 31 for the piloting. And I'll be at 22 for the acrobatics. Decent, not fantastic, not 20s by any stretch of the imagination.
Obstacle is in the wall, and you turn really hard to avoid it, and you scrape against the wall, and you drop back 1 spot.
Oh
no!
All right, now I got to pit.
Rex, you're going to need to take care of that.
We'll buff it out. Put in a new mustache.
Best work now. Best work. Here I come. Coming in for the pit. And stop.
Slip, twitch, and knockout. Join Sweet Spot in pit row this round. Folks, we've never seen a racer like Snail's Pace before. With such tight control in the turns and a small profile, he seems like he was built for speed.
Are you fucking kidding me? I rolled a 3. Man, this is terrible. I should go pit for somebody else.
Actually, if you did, I might have a better chance.
You might. I'd be hurting somebody else. Fuck.
We have like a pit crew
I got nothing.
Exchange program.
Zephyr got a 21, so that gives you 2 rerolls again.
All right.
Pythagoras nets you a +2 bonus, and Magnum nets you a +3.
+3. What did you give me, Rex?
You gonna make me say it?
Yep.
I'm not saying it.
Say it.
Sick of you. 0, nothing. You get nothing from me.
And I'll like it.
I'm on the last tire. We've almost eaten all your tires. I don't care. I'm not ashamed of it.
I wouldn't be either if I were you. Because there would be so much more I could be ashamed of. So much more. Alright, so after the pit, what do I drop to? I fell behind to 10th. And then it goes to...
Oh, you only dropped 1 spot.
Well...
That sounds like a good racer, 1 spot. Write that down.
That's his next character after Sweet Spot crashes. I mean...
Do you know something I don't?
He's been eating your tires. I can't control him.
That's not rubber on your tires anymore. We don't know what it is.
I smell rubber on your breath.
Can't believe you got this far.
Oh, is that why my feet hurt? Is that why my tires hurt? Okay, moving on. This will be 19th round. Currently in 11th place. And 5 and 5. So we're starting with +22 and +14. And we're still doing 1 of each until the 21st lap, right?
Correct.
When it transforms again. So PA, and then 21. So 2 more rounds of the duels. Piloting, 31. Acrobatics. That's nice. 31, sir. So 31 on both.
31 on both.
That's doubles. I get to roll again, right?
Close, but no. Looks like Detour is having a little bit of trouble keeping his wheels on the ground. Thanks to the ramp he just took on 2 wheels, and Sweet Spot passes him on the left.
On your left.
Comet's putting on the speed as he brings out one of the biggest afterburners this announcer has ever seen. It looks like the glass covered flash rate sensors as he veers out of control and tumbles into the crowd. But that trick seems to have done it as Comet literally rockets into 11.
Round 20, and I'm in 10th spot.
Got 1 more round before that track change.
All right, let's make it count. Make it count. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Stop. That's no good.
Get some rerolls.
I'm going to take one. Because even though that's a piloting, that was terrible. Okay, here we go. Here's the piloting reroll. Sucked on the off one. 32 there, and the acrobatics. The acrobatics is not great. What the hell? I'll use up the other reroll. Why not? There we go. There we go. 10, 20, 30, 32. Look at that. Doubles again. 32 for piloting, 32 for acrobatics. I'm telling you, I need to roll again. I need extra rolls.
Sweet Spot pulls forward one more spot. Debris on the track. Debris on the track. An announcement comes over the PA system for the track.
That's not a name of a racer?
No.
Debris is on the track. Why no? His name's in the list.
Make a perception check, Sweet Spot.
Aye. Perception.
Did you forget to transform or something?
No, this is the part of the track where it's both acrobatics and...
Oh, you're jumping back and forth?
Yeah, it's like jumping in between the two. What was I doing? I was perceiving, right? Perceiving. I was not perceiving. 11.
You notice a bit of like a cloud kind of in front of you, like a good decent distance in front of you. You're approaching it rapidly, of course, but it's can't really see anything into it. It just looks like a cloud. It looks like a cloud that was caused by debris falling.
Debris falling?
And you are approaching the actual the main part of the track, like where the stands are. That's where you're noticing it.
Alrighty.
See it at all?
Make a perception check.
18 for Magnum. He is transformed, so he gets the quadruple range.
Okay.
16.
Zephyr got 14.
Pythagoras got a 21.
21. Pythagoras is very perceptive, isn't he?
I know. He's putting his boss to shame here.
Yeah, you guys notice it. It looks like a hole in the side of the track. Not like the track itself, but the wall next to the track.
Somebody burst through it from the outside.
In the path of someone, would someone run into it, or is it just not in that? Is it just on the side?
It's on the side wall. The debris has kind of spilled into the racetrack, so that's why the warning went off that there's debris in the track. But yeah, the actual hole itself is on the wall to the side of it.
That's new, and I haven't seen that before.
Is it not? Is it on the curve? How likely is it that someone would have ran into the wall and make the hole, or is it on the straightaway?
Not very likely.
So what are they doing? Are they like everybody stop or just kind of go around once to clean it up, or what are they doing? Are they just leaving it there?
All the races are still going, and pretty much the warning is that there's debris on the track and to use caution.
Alright, so I'll just treat it like an obstacle.
And we call out to you and say, watch out for that debris on this section of the road.
I see the cloud. I'm approaching it really fast, coming up to it.
Can I tell him which lane is clear?
Ooh, can you?
If we can see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell him whatever lane's clear. And it also there's a big hole in the wall on your right, so you might want to watch out with something that might come out of there. And if you can get a peek in there while you go by, how far away from the pit is it?
It would take you a few rounds to actually get over to there. Well, walking. You could drive over really fast if you wanted to. It's not within, it's not one of those cases where you can just kind of look right at it kind of thing. It's a decent distance away, but you do see kind of what's over there.
Maybe I should go check it out if you guys handle the pit.
The race is almost done. You better stay here.
You want me to send Pteranodon? I mean, laser.
Yeah, send laser. That's a good idea, because something's up, and it's something could attack somebody out of that hole.
Alright, I don't think he's going to get there before I get by it. So this is turn 21, the changing of the track. And I'm in 9th place.
No changes at the moment.
I thought the track transformed on 7, 14, and 21.
For some reason, I was counting it as 3 changes, but it was started at 1 at the the actual vehicle race.
Oh, so it's going to continue to be this duel thing for the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my fault. That wasn't clear enough.
Can I choose to take some obstacles by the ramps and things and just stay in vehicle mode?
Yeah.
Using piloting instead of acrobatics and piloting?
It's acrobatics to avoid the obstacles. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because you said that there were ramps and stuff added too.
Mm-hmm.
I assume the ramps are options to avoid.
Sure. We'll go with that. Why not?
All right.
I feel so confident.
Okay, here we go. I should be pitting on 23. The race is only till 25, though. So we'll see how that goes. Just be ready. If I have to pit, I have to pit. Because I'm out of rerolls. Ready? Here we go. Turn 21. In 9th place, piloting for it all. 29.
29?
100,000-ish. Give or take. More or less.
And you are not doing acrobatics, you're saying? Or
Not doing acrobatics. So you stay in vehicle form using the ramps and, kind of jet myself off of the sidewalls.
Give me a second piloting check.
A second piloting check. 25. If that doesn't tell all.
Sweet Spot and Stormrunner are neck and neck heading into the straightaway. Whichever one can pull ahead will take 11 going into the final 5 rounds and put themselves in a good position to stay in the front half. What's this? Sweet Spot is taking aim for the ramp. It looks like he's going to try and jump ahead before the last set of obstacles. If this works, he'll be in front of Stormrunner before the track narrows, guaranteeing his lead going into the straightaway. They're on approach. Sweet Spot is lined up. He's pouring on the speed, pulling ahead, almost at the ramp. It's looking good. Oh, Sweet Spot bottomed out when he hit the ramp. That's gonna cost him. He makes his jump, but Stormrunner pulls ahead and has a commanding lead going into the next lap. Stormrunner is heading into the debris cloud. All she needs to do is maintain her lead in the low visibility and she... By Primus, something just hit Stormrunner. It sent her flying back down the track. There's something coming out of the debris. It's a giant construction bot. He must have broken through the guard wall using that hammer. What's he doing now? He's transforming. By the Allspark, he's charging right towards Sweet Spot. What's your hit points?
They were 16.
16?
Yes, we're level 2.
And stamina?
Stamina is at 10. It's at 10, Mike. Level 2.
Okay. This giant construction bot slams into you. You take 34 damage. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh! Wow.
No, we won't. We all quit.
Wrecker data log 2212-A 42nd cycle 08. Mission report. Codename Empire of Rust. Mission status ongoing. Oversight Commander Game Master Michael Ordway. Squad Commander Magnum played by Matthew G. Ranged Combat Specialist Wild Strike played by Mike M. Melee Combat Specialist Carapace played by Patrick Finn. Support Melee Combat Specialist Rex played by Rob Muller. Forward Scout Sweet Spot played by Adam Achu. Logistics support provided by the Transmissions Network. To support the show, please visit transmissionspodcast.com/rust. Mission success.